alaikum, everyone. This is me, Mahanur Salim. Hope you all are doing wonderful. So, today we will be having a conversation about TEDx and why TEDx is required in today's society. And today we have ex-president of TEDx Azadi Street 2.0, organized by Umme Habiba Chipa. Ji Umme, how are you doing today?
Hi, I'm fine. How about you?
I'm doing wonderful. Thank you so much for asking, Ume. Ume, thank you so much for joining us today and giving us this opportunity to discuss about TEDx, the event which recently took place in Karachi, right?
Yeah, right. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you, Ume. So, Ume, could you please introduce yourself to our audience?
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Habiba Chipa. I'm a content creator and also a student. I'm enrolled in my 8th semester of teacher education in Karachi University. Other than that, I organize TED events every year in Pakistan. So yeah, that's about it.
Perfect. Thank you, Ume. So, Ume, could you please tell us what TEDx is exactly all about? What TEDx is?
Basically, TEDx are the events you like what
Mhm.
I can say, you organize in your communities. Basically,
Mhm.
TED is a platform, और जब उसके
Mhm.
साथ X लग जाता है तो you can organize such events in your community with the name. आपने
Mhm.
उसके साथ कोई जगह या यूनिवर्सिटी का नाम एसोसिएट
Mhm.
करना होता है. For example, I associated the name
Mhm.
Azadi Street with my TED, right? So basically, it's
Mhm.
a street in Sadr. So that's how TEDx
Mhm.
events are. And TEDx events are usually happening because, to
Mhm.
create the change, to promote the
Mhm.
change in the society.
Oh, that's wonderful, wonderful. So I believe now it's a need of the society and it is required by the society. So could you
Mm-hmm.
please tell us why it has became a need of society? Is this really important to have such events in our society? Is this like really beneficial for us? How that can work?
Uh, Okay, if I talk about my experience, the thing is that TED somehow changed my life, my career.
Mhm.
So yeah, I think it's important in our society because it creates a positive impact in you when
Mhm.
you attend such events, when you attend such intellect and positive events. It
Mhm.
somehow leaves the impact in you, na. So I think
Absolutely.
I think that's why the TED events are like really important in our communities.
It is, and I strongly
Hmm.
believe it is important to spread awareness. So yeah,
Awareness, exactly.
we do agree here. Other than that, Umme, please tell us what is the importance of TEDx, like how it can contribute in society.
The speakers come up with the different ideas. The idea, basically, TED is all about spreading the ideas
Mhm.
that can change the society, that can change the community. So TED events play a very important role in it. uh,
Mhm.
when the speakers come on board, they share their journey, they share the idea what's spreading,
Yes.
which
Mhm.
creates the change.
Mhm.
That's what makes the TED events unique.
Mhm.
And yes.
Wonderful, wonderful. And since you recently had your own event, your own TEDx event called TEDx Azadi Street 2.0, right? So, what
Yes.
was the theme of your TEDx event?
My theme was embrace, accept, and uplift, because how our society is, how stereotypical our society is. So
Mhm.
that's why we like subjected our theme with embrace, accept, and uplift.
Mm.
So yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful. And I guess it's a wonderful theme that could, eventually help each other to grow together, right?
Inshallah.
That's
Inshallah,
true.
inshallah, that's the main motto, hopefully.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, Umme, in your perspective, what is unique about TEDx? Or you can tell us any uniqueness about your own event that you personally experienced.
If I compare a normal event and a TED event, there's a huge difference, because you are working for change in the society. TED is all
Mhm.
about the change, the idea about spreading the change. So at the end of the day, you are just talking about the change, how you can create the impact. If I talk about my experience in TED, when I was organizing TEDx Azadi Street, the thing is that people got exposure. People
Mhm.
got exposure through TED, and the events like TED are not really common in Pakistan. So my motto was ke acha, TED events are like really necessary, and to create the change in society, it's important ke TED जैसे events जो हैं वो पाकिस्तान में normalize किए जाएं. So
Mhm.
that was my idea
Mhm.
behind TED event.
And I have personally attended the event, so yes, I can
Yeah,
say that it was a wonderful
thank you so
event.
much. Thank
Thank
you.
you. So, Umme, who are your speakers basically in your event? Like, since I was there, so there were like some very well famous, well known speakers over there.
Mhm.
So, could you please share anything about that?
Basically, we targeted every niche possible. We like targeted the tech people, we targeted the actors, we
Mhm.
targeted the motivational speakers, we targeted the people from a travel niche na. So we had the Pakistani biker girl Ghazal Faruqi.
Yes.
She shared her journey. We
Mhm.
had Waqar Hussain.
Mhm.
He shared his views on gender equality.
Mhm.
We had a speaker from US, Rafia Fasih. She is a life coach. She gave her talk about self confidence, how to build up the confidence.
Yes.
We had Mirza Gohar Rashid, the actor in Mola Jat. He talked about he like discussed about the failures. Okay, it's okay to fail. It's okay to fail.
Hmm.
Other than that, we had Raja Ziaul Haq from Youth Club, the CEO of Youth Club. We had
Fan following.
yeah, exactly. We had Ahmed Raufisa, the CEO of Telemart. We had Asim Reis from tech industry. So we had like the people from all backgrounds, so that everyone can listen to them, and somehow the speakers can create the impact on our youth. So yeah.
True that, true that. And since I was there too, so I was very excited to hear Rafia. She is a USA based counselor, right?
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
I remember her saying that जिसने खुद को ना पहचाना उसने खुदा को ना पहचाना. तो सबसे पहले तो आपको अपने आप को डिस्कवर करना पड़ता है, अपने
बहुत
आप को
जरूरी है.
ढूंढना पड़ता है. जब तक आप खुद को नहीं जानेंगे तो आप दूसरों को कैसे पहचानेंगे. सो इट
Exactly.
वाज लाइक अ वंडरफुल इवेंट आई वुड से.
Thank you
बहुत
so
सारी
much.
ऐसी चीजें सीखने को मिली, देखने को मिली, और मेरा पर्सनली खुद का एक्सपीरियंस भी बहुत बेहतरीन रहा था.
Jazakallah. Thank you.
So, Umme, talking about that, it's not easy task, specifically in you can say Pakistan, क्योंकि ये एक इंटरनेशनल इवेंट है as far as I know. और
Mhm.
यहाँ पे ये चीजें इतनी कॉमन नहीं है, तो लोगों को कन्विंस करना, लोगों को बताना कि such things are now happening in Pakistan as well. How that was for you? Was it easy for you? क्योंकि जहाँ तक मुझे याद है, like I was personally associated with this as well. लोगों को, जहाँ तक हम बता रहे थे, बहुत सारे लोगों को ये अवेयरनेस थी ही नहीं. ये
ही
लोगों
नहीं है.
को पता ही नहीं था कि टेडेक्स क्या है, टेडेक्स होता क्या है, और व्हाई इट इज एक्चुअली इम्पोर्टेंट. आई बिलीव इट इज पर्सनली, आई बिलीव दैट इट इज
Very important.
इम्पोर्टेंट टू गिव इट बैक टू द सोसाइटी. आप जो
Mhm.
सीख रहे हैं, आप अगर वो सोसाइटी को सिखा रहे हैं, दे रहे हैं, तो इट्स लाइक यूर responsibility that you need to give it back
Exactly.
to the society, right?
Mm-hmm.
तो उस बारे में आप क्या कहना चाहेंगी? लोगों को अभी तक कह लें कि स्टूडेंट लाइफ में तो बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स को ये चीज अभी तक वो शऊर में है ही नहीं कि ये है क्या। उस हवाले से आप क्या कहना चाहेंगी?
अम, सबसे बड़ा जो हमें इशू आया था वो ये था कि as we organized this event independently, we were not associated with any university.
Yes.
We were all friends, as you know, who were organizing the event,
Mm-hmm.
and it was our third edition, alhamdulillah. So what happened was कि बच्चों को पता ही नहीं है कि what exactly is TED.
Yes,
When you ask them about Kavali, they'll be knowing everything. They'll
they're
be knowing
in for
about inserts.
that.
Exactly.
True.
And they'll be buying the सबसे महंगा वाला ticket. They'll be fine for that. But
True.
if you are asking for some contribution so that you know you can just bear the expenses, so they are like यार ये होता क्या है? सबसे मेन इशू हमें
True.
यही आता था कि बच्चे पूछते थे आकर व्हाट इज टेड, टेड है क्या? अच्छा, मोटिवेशनल
Exactly.
स्पीकर्स आएंगे, ये
What
तो
we're
यार
gonna
हमारी
have from
यूनिवर्सिटीज में
it.
होता रहता है. So it was a
Yes.
task to grab the audience, grab the huge number of audience of around 700 on our
Hmm.
own with the team. But alhamdulillah it happened. But there is still need कि हम बच्चों को गाइड कर सकें कि ऐसे इवेंट्स क्यों जरूरी हैं. ऐसे
Hmm.
इवेंट्स पाकिस्तान में आई थिंक कॉमन होने चाहिए. द मेन पर्सपेक्टिव
It
ऑफ मी
should be. It
ऑर्गेनाइजिंग सच
should be.
इवेंट्स इज जस्ट दैट कि आई वांट कि टेड इवेंट्स, इंटरनेशनल इवेंट्स जो हैं वो पाकिस्तान में कॉमन किए जाएं. एंड हमारी यूथ इस तरफ ज्यादा है एज कम्पेयर टू कॉन्सर्ट्स एंड कवालीज. एंड I'm
Hmm.
not targeting, but yeah, it's like important, for the better future
Hmm.
and for the bigger perspective, for the change, and for the healthy community, I would say.
Absolutely, absolutely. So it is a
Mm-hmm.
basic requirement for a healthy community. To develop a healthy community, we should organize such events. Or
Such demands.
if we talk about particularly here in Pakistan, we really don't promote such things, but now we should start considering it instead of just, bounding ourselves to just one fun loving things. We should start having such initiatives in our lives as well to promote a
Right.
healthy community. So yeah, it is needed, of course. So as I quoted before, Umme, that it's an international event, right? So is this like
Mm-hmm.
associated with TED Talk?
Yes, exactly. It basically TED is a platform. TED stands for Technology, Entertainment and Design.
Mhm.
And जब उसके साथ X लग जाता है, so you can organize the TEDx events in your society. All
Mm.
right. So that's what usually people do around the world. They take the license from TED and they organize TEDx events. And when the TEDx events happen here, what we do is our media team covers the talks, and then we send the talks to the official TED website, and then they upload the videos on their official YouTube channel.
Oh,
That's how it works.
wonderful, wonderful. So, Umme, could you elaborate it a little more? Like, is there any certificates given by TED Talk directly, or it's just independently we organize it and it just, happens?
The thing is, what one have to do is uh, search on their website, apply for the license. A license usually takes 3 months. You just have to decide the name, and you have to fill out the whole form to get the license.
Oh,
Once you get the license, then you are eligible to organize a TEDx event in your society, in your community.
oh.
हाँ, that's what happens. उसके बाद you recruit people, you recruit the team, you go for sponsors, you go for the venue, and then you reach out the speakers, and then you go for the campus drives to get the people to attend the event. And when one attends the event, what TED की policy is, they give the certificate of participation to the
Mhm.
people who are attending it. उसकी
Oh,
खुद की itself काफी ज्यादा worth है. Yes, exactly.
and
And what we did,
it's
hmm,
like directly from TED, right?
yes, exactly,
Oh, that's
exactly.
great. That's great. Wonderful. So that means it's an international event. Just may you actually get the certificates as well, just to
Mhm.
participate in it, just to be part of it, right? So
Yes,
that's
exactly.
wonderful. और आपके लिए इसमें क्या benefit था since you organized your own event? So did you get any certificate directly from them?
Um, the only thing I got from them is the organizer thing on the website. Huh.
Oh, that you're
Yes,
like
exactly.
part of their organizers. I guess
Yes,
that's a
exactly.
huge appreciation, isn't it?
I do have, yes, I do have a proper profile over there, and it's mentioned that I was the organizer in 2021, and I'm still the
Oh,
organizer in 2022. So yeah, that's a huge achievement for me. Like I have a proper TED profile, and it's like written over there, TEDx organizer. So I think that's
oh,
something huge.
that's wonderful. So I guess
Mm-hmm.
it itself is a huge appreciation that you
Huh.
have your
Indeed.
name over there in their official website, right?
Exactly. And when people search the TED events in Karachi, usually TEDx Azadi Street are out there. And when they open TEDx
Oh.
Azadi Street, there is mentioned Habiba Chipa over there. So,
I
that's
got it.
another recognition.
That's true. That's true. You must be feeling proud of yourself.
Yes,
So
I am.
it's like people have this perspective in their minds that it's a long procedure. They don't know the procedure, what they need to do to apply for the license. So it's like pretty easy peasy. All you need to do just apply on the website, fulfill their
Not easy.
criteria. No,
Not easy. No,
it's
it's
not.
not easy. Like,
Okay.
no, it's not,
Mm.
because there's a whole process, and then you have to wait for like 3 months to get the
Oh.
approval. Either
Mhm.
they reject, either they
Mhm.
approve. It's up to
Them.
what you are offering them, and why you really wanna do the TED event in your society, what change can happen. Like there's this whole form, and you need to like do your strong research and then fill out and then wait. The main thing is that the name of the TEDx event should be like very strong,
Oh,
otherwise they reject. Hmm. Hmm.
okay, okay, got it. Other than that, is there any other specific requirement that you need to fulfill to apply for the license?
I'm not sure at the moment, because yeah, I'm not sure.
Mhm.
I'm not sure.
Okay. That's absolutely fine. So I guess it was a wonderful conversation about TEDx and why TEDx is a basic requirement of our society and why it is important to develop a healthy community, to develop a strong society. So, to give it back to the society, we all should start having such initiatives so that we can all together make it a better society to live in, right? So,
Yeah,
Ume, it
right.
was wonderful having conversation with you about TEDx and why
Thank you
it's
so
a
much.
need for the society. And in the end, I would like to request you to give us a 3 minutes TED talk so that we can actually tell our people what TED talk is all about.
Okay, so thank you so much for having me. Um, so let's start. I'll start with my introduction and how I'm here and what's the lesson I would like to deliver to the society. So my name is Habiba Chipa. I attended this event in 2018 by the name TEDx NAD University. Um, what happened in 2017 was that I failed my chemistry exam in my class 12, and everyone was going to their universities, and I was not. I gave my first exam of chemistry. I failed again. So there was this friend of mine, Anam, and we used to do everything together in 2018. Now she's married, mashallah. Say, so what we did was we attended this event. We got to know that there is this international event TED happening. So let's go, and it's NED University. So it will be like fun, and we were from the engineering background. So what actually happens is कि engineering background वालों के लिए it's a dream university के NED. चलो एनईडी में वैसे एंट्रेंस नहीं थी, चलो टेट के थ्रू हम डिपार्टमेंट्स भी देख लेंगे एंड वील अटेंड दिस ह्यूज इवेंट. वी डिडंट नो कि यहाँ कोई सर्टिफिकेशन मिलेगी, एग्जैक्टली कौन होगा, स्पीकर्स कौन होंगे, वी डिडंट रियली नो एनीथिंग. But when I attended that event, it was like a life changing event for me. From that day it was like I have to I'll be organizing such events in Pakistan, but I didn't know how. I literally didn't know how. I used to research from 2018. But when you apply for the license, और जब आप मतलब देखते हो ना, आप डर जाते हो. आप लिटरली डर जाते हो क्योंकि वहाँ पे रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशंस इतनी ज्यादा है टेट की कि आप डर जाते हो इफ आई विल बी एबल टू फुलफिल इट और नॉट, और व्हाट इफ आई कैन नॉट, या फिर मेरा लाइसेंस अप्रूव नहीं हुआ या XYZ, वो सेल्फ कॉन्फिडेंस नहीं होता, वो सेल्फ एस्टीम आपकी लो ही भी होती है. बट फिर 2018 में मैंने छोड़ दिया सब कुछ. फिर 2019 में कोविड आ गया एंड आई वाज बिजी डूइंग कंटेंट क्रिएशन, और डिग्री अपनी टीचर एजुकेशन की कंप्लीट कर रहे थे, इंटर्नशिप्स कर रहे थे, TCF के साथ काम कर रहे थे. बट आई हैड इन माई माइंड कि टेट तो कराना है, कभी ना कभी जब पॉसिबिलिटी होगी इंशाल्लाह, जब नसीब में होगा वील डू. बट देयर इज दिस इवेंट. फिर हम लोग को पता चला कि एक टेड इवेंट हो रहा है, और कोई यूनिवर्सिटी, यूजुअली क्या होता है जब कोई इवेंट्स होते हैं तो यूनिवर्सिटीज करा रही होती हैं, तो दे डोंट लेट पीपल फ्रॉम डिफरेंट यूनिवर्सिटीज टू अटेंड दैट. वो सिर्फ अपने बच्चों के लिए होता है. यस एग्जैक्टली. तो फिर हम लोगों ने ये सोचा. फिर आई गॉट फ्रेंड हमाद, ही वाज ऑर्गेनाइजिंग TEDx Azad. So I contacted him. I was like, I want to be the part of TEDx Azad. So he was like, you are a content creator, you can be the director of the influencers, you have to manage influencers, and you just have to do the marketing and stuff. It was like 2019. So I was like, fine, yes, I can do that. When TEDx Azad happened, I congratulated Hamad. I was like, I'm super happy for you, because he had all the license and stuff. Then what happened? I just had to be, I just wanted to be the part of TED events because I wanted the change in society. And I had this kid, because when I attended TEDx in University, then I stepped out, outside my comfort zone. I became a content creator through the TED Talks because they inspired me a lot. I started my degree. उससे पहले I was like, नहीं, मैं पढ़ाई छोड़ दूंगी, मुझसे नहीं होगा. Literally, I was that. I was like that. क्योंकि when you face the failure, so it's not easy to cope up with that. फिर 2019 में we did TEDx Azad in COVID times, and then I and Hamad were like talking ke when I first met him, I was like, Hamad, मैंने TED कराना है. He was like, whenever I get time, whenever I get free, I'll guide you through the process, how it works, and then हाँ तुम करा सकती हो अपना. Then what happened was, like, I struggled a lot from being the director of influencers to being the president. It was a whole journey. Like I've worked I've worked very hard because this was not who I am. I was like very shy. मुझसे बोला नहीं जाता था, मैं कुछ नहीं कर सकती थी. मतलब आई वॉज फुल फेलियर के बस अब मेरी जिंदगी खत्म हो गई है क्योंकि मैं फेल हो चुकी हूँ, मेरे सारे दोस्त आगे जा रहे हैं, लाइक दे आर इन यूनिवर्सिटीज, और मैं क्या करी हूँ, मैं सिर्फ अपना टाइम वेस्ट कर रही हूँ. But then Hamad offered me ke Habiba, I can see the potential in you, and let's just do this TEDx Azadi Street. I have the license of TEDx Azadi Street. Let's do this event together. And we did it, alhamdulillah. We organized the event in whole 4 to 5 months, and we did it. Or that's how it happened. TEDx Azadi Street mein I worked as a co-organizer in 2021. And after that, I was like, Hamad was like, Ab, I need to, move on. I'm not sure if I'll be continuing this TEDx series. I was like, I want to pursue it. Like, I want to continue it because how passionate I am, and how I want to create the change and impact in society. So let me continue it. Then I applied for the license, got the license, alhamdulillah. because it's not easy to take the license.
Yeah,
It's all about the
yeah.
license. Then I applied for the license, I got the license, and then we organized TEDx Azadi Street 2.0 in 4 months. And we got the real exposure this time. Like, we represented TEDx Azadi Street on national level as well. I won't be mentioning the channel's name, but like, we really represented the TEDx Azadi Street name everywhere, alhamdulillah. So
Such a huge motivation, I must say, Umme. And Umme, we would like to thank you for bringing this change in our society.
thank you so much.
And with your story, we actually get to know that you only fail when you actually accept your failure. So you never failed,
Exactly.
actually. You
Mm-mm.
maintained your name and you actually proved in society that you are a winner. And with all due
Thank
respect,
you.
you are now officially on their website, and you're like one of the
Alhamdulillah.
organizers of TED event. And now we all know this name, Umme Habiba Chipa. So Umme,
Thank you.
it was wonderful sharing uh, all of this with you. And thank you so much for joining us today and sharing your success story with us, and sharing that how exactly you brought the change in society and why this
Thank
change
you so
is actually needed by the society.
much.
So it was
Thank
wonderful
you so
having
much.
this conversation with me, and thank you so much. Inshallah, we will
Thank you
be
so much for
having
having me.
another session very soon. Thank you.
Inshallah, inshallah. Thank you so much.
Thank you, May. Bye
Take
bye.
care.
Take
Thank
care.
you. Bye. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.